What's holding me back at work right now? Are you hitting a roadblock at work right now? Choose a card and gain clarity on what's really going on. Discover the underlying obstacles that could be getting in the way. Choose one of these piles of cards and I'll give you a quick 2-card reading about what's going on in your work right now. Now obviously these are general readings, so take that in mind. They're quick 2-card readings. Choose a pile now and skip to the moment in the video that corresponds to that pile. Or watch all 3 and see which one resonates most with you. They're very short. So if you chose pile 1, these are the cards that you chose. The 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Now this is very interesting because the 5 of Pentacles shows us that poverty, hard work, not achieving what you need to achieve. It shows quite a desperate situation really at your work. So this isn't really what it should be. The thing about the 5 of Pentacles here, it shows 2 impoverished characters walking through the snow, quite desperate really. This is a reflection of you in your work at the moment, not in a very good situation. Things could be better. However, the main key with this card here is that they're passing below a church window, and inside the church there's light and warmth. Also, there are the pentacles that they're seeking are within the church itself. So the message here is you're missing something. You're walking by something. You're not seeing the full potential that you could. Your work situation at the moment could improve, and it will improve because the next card you have is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles shows wealth. It shows incorporation into the family. It shows inheritance. So basically this means once you commit yourself to the company that you're working for, or to your company, or the idea, or whatever it is you're doing, once you involucrate yourself completely, once you immerse yourself within that and you surrender to it, then that will be the missed opportunity. That will be what you're not seeing. You're trying to go it alone. You're trying to tread your own path. Look to one side, see how other people are doing it, see possible opportunities that you might be missing, and realize that once you surrender to the way that things are, then you will become part of that larger whole, and you will be able to have a much better time at work. It is a very promising future for you, but you do have to overcome this obstacle of thinking that you're out in the cold, and thinking that and not seeing the benefits that you actually have there. So let's go on to pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, then here are your cards here. We have the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So this is going from one extreme to the other. The Ace of Cups is the very first in the series, and the 10 is the very last. It's all about happiness for you. Your work here, it's all involved in self-fulfillment, in are you happy? Are you content with your work? Now, at first, when you first started this work, at the very beginning, it gave you a sense of something new, something beautiful, something that you could work towards. So this spark, this feeling of this initial drop of emotion, it went with you throughout your work life, as it were, throughout your time with whoever it is you're working for at the moment, whether it be yourself or another company. The progress from the Ace to the 10 is a very long progress, and it has its ups and downs. There are lots of beautiful moments, and there are some not so beautiful moments. There are moments of confusion. There are moments of union. It goes through a whole range of things. Now, you're probably passing some way at some point throughout this emotional roller coaster of ups and downs at your work. But essentially, what the cards are saying here is that you are working, wherever you're working for personal pleasure, personal fulfillment. And do not forget that, because it's a very emotional ride, lots of ups and downs, and you'll need to go with that. But know that at the end comes this card here, the 10 of Wands, which is complete happiness, happy families, happy endings, everything, rainbows in the sky. This is perfect for you. And so remember that is what you're working towards, and that any ups and downs will be and are transitory. Great. So let's move on to pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3, your cards here are King of Wands and Judgment. Right. So the first card here is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, who is, by the way, looking away from the work situation, he's very aloof. He knows it all. He is in charge. He knows how to do his job. He does it well. Others respect him. He's in a position of authority, maybe. He's definitely the king, a key figure within his work role. The only problem is that because the king at the moment has this experience or this knowledge or this sense of proficiency, he tends to be somewhat aloof at times. He can think or appear to be above everybody else. And this separates him, keeps him distanced from his work colleagues and everyone around him. I'm saying his because it's a king, it could be hers. Also, where this is going is judgment. So the king might feel underappreciated because of this aloofness, because of this superiority that he puts out to other people. It will definitely isolate that person. However, the situation will take a definite step if it hasn't done already. Something will happen, a step will be taken, most probably initiated by you. You will be able to make a change, and then everything will be different. You will be seen under a different light, and you will see others under a different light as well because of this change. Now, this change it's almost happened. I can see it's probably happened already or is happening. It's the last step that you'll need to take. A definite step will have been taken, and there will be no going back once this step has been taken, but it will definitely change things. Now, this is judgment. This is the Archangel Gabriel sounding her horn and the dead rising to be judged. They'll be judged as to whether they enter heaven or not in the card. The same in your work situation. The change will happen and it will sort out the wheat from the chaff. The people who are proficient will rise, and the people who are not proficient will not rise. Some sort of redistribution of order will be established. It's quite a major change that's coming for you, and you'll probably instigate this yourself. Okay, so that was the last of the 3 readings. I'd be very interested to know how these readings resonated with you. You can leave a message in the comments for that. Obviously, they're general readings. Now, if you'd like a personal one-on-one reading with me, then you can do that at my website. I normally have a few free slots each week. You can ask as many questions as you want in that time. For that, you can just go to my website, andybramhill.com/tarot, and that way you can reserve one of the free slots for your reading. If you're interested in learning more about tarot, then my book, Beyond Fortune Telling, is coming out real soon, so stay tuned for updates on that. And if you want to know more about tarot, meanwhile, there's a video here, which is part of my Tarot Discovery series. And if you want more readings, then there's a video here with another one of my 3-card readings. Perfect. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want more tarot readings and teachings, and also share it with your friends. So until the next time, keep the magic alive.